there are still a lot of companies that are focusing on sort of enhancing their program and their policies so they can better meet the business requirements as well as sort of the employee experience.
Right.
I think that's the other part that we still constantly hear a lot. The reason why I didn't mention it sort of very clearly in the beginning is because I feel like the concept about employee experience and meeting business objectives, those have been around for several years at this point. But we constantly get questions or work with clients on policy-related projects that focus on these areas. In fact, I was just talking to one of the sort of more senior stakeholders in a company in APAC, and his feedback on mobility, the purpose of mobility, is that, well, mobility actually starts from the business end, right? A lot of you need to have a reason to move a person across border because there's costs associated to it, there's investment, a lot of sort of
duty of care.
Exactly. So mobility, in the end of the day, there's still a lot of sort of an operational aspect to it. But it's really a matter of making information available and easy to understand for the entire organization so they can basically facilitate mobility in a smart, efficient way. So I would just add that, a lot of times it's really just making sure that what you're offering in your program meets sort of the business lines requirements as well as sort of, employee experience. Why does employee experience matter, right? Because these are significant investment you place in your people. You definitely want them to be able to perform their jobs really well on assignment. And on top of that, I think equally and perhaps more importantly, keep the talent
within the business.
With the business at the end of the assignment.
If you could relocate anyone or support anyone in a move, someone who's past, current, anytime in history, who would it be and why?
I think my answer to this is not that exciting. It's not a big time celebrity, but I would be very interested in seeing what a package would look like for my own father, because in our earlier conversation I mentioned that he had an opportunity to get an international experience in his own business. He was offered a chance to open another manufacturing facility in a foreign country, and then at the time he turned it down. And in his own business today, he does have maybe just like 2 or 3 expats working in his business, but obviously the package is sort of structured by the sending entity. So he's not that familiar with the whole mobility package levels, and when I was working in his business, I had spoken to him, hey, are you guys doing anything about these expats? Family support, compliance, which I think they're on top of that. But it's just really, like you said, in addition to the duty of care, what else are you doing to ensure that the employees, having a really positive, good experience to the and I think that concept probably escaped him as well as sort of the entire company. So had he had that mobility experience, or if, to your question, if we were doing this now for him, I wonder what
the package would look like,
and what his reaction would be.